What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Tiny Mac, and today we are going to be going through my CC list for the Sims 4 Horse Ranch expansion pack. Now, these items are specifically tailored towards English writing. I will be doing another video where I'm focusing more on Western writing, but for now, I just wanted to focus on like my English writing tack. We're going to be going through cast items, accessories, and tack, and even some gameplay mods to enhance your horse experience in The Sims 4. So first up, we're going to start in cast. I specifically love cast options because they help expand your horse's tack from simple EA options like this to a more improved and realistic look like this. In my opinion, this tack is a little bit more realistic and it's a step up from the options that EA has created for us. Now, I'm going to try to make this video as fast as possible because I know when I'm looking for CC, I just want a quick video to show the overview of what the CC looks like in game. I don't really like a lot of talking and explanations. I just want to see what the CC looks like. So that is kind of what I'm going to be doing in this video. All of this CC is linked in my Tumblr, which you can find the link for that in the description below. So make sure to check that out if you want to find all of this CC. So starting off with my writing tack, this is a specific look that I created for this horse. So this saddle pad is English writing specific and it has a lot of colors and it even has matching socks with it. So if you want to match all of your colors together, there's a lot of options and all of the leg wraps match with these specific colors. I like the black on this horse. I specifically like black on black. I think it looks really clean and sleek. And I'm so sorry if my explanations for these items are not very specific and good examples of what I'm trying to get across. I'm not very good with like horse tack names. This is a bridle that I downloaded and this is in my CC Tumblr list, but there's lots of different colors. And then if you come down here, there's these little like pads or nose pads. I don't really know how to explain them, but they're made to keep your horse more comfortable in a bridle. I really love these. I love the black and the white specifically. Those are the ones that I use the most. Again, I'm sorry if my descriptions are really bland. I don't really know how to like talk about this and what these items are called. I'm not going to name the creators who created them on this video. It's all in my CC list. So like I said, if you want to go get a deeper dive into all of this CC, make sure to go check out the list in my Tumblr. This is another look that I created for this horse. It's got a specific racing saddle and saddle pad, which I really enjoy. It's kind of higher up on the horse versus this one is more mid-back. And it also has like these tendon leg wraps in the front for like running and bear racing. And then we have this look as well. Like I said, all of the colors come together really good and it looks really realistic in game. I love how it all just matches and I love these little ear bonnets. I use these quite a bit with my horses. There is a little bit of clipping going on because I just got a retextured horse skin pack and the horse skin looks really good and realistic, but it is clipping a little bit. It won't clip on your horses if you don't have the skin retexture pack. All right, we're gonna jump over to hair really quick because there is something specific that I want to show. So in the feathers down here, you have these regular horse feathers that came with EA, so you can get like none or a lot. This is the one that I downloaded though. It's just a little subtle feathering around like the ankle area. It looks a little bit better than the plain. On a couple of my horses, I have the plain look, but I kind of like the little subtle feathering. I just think that it makes it look more realistic. And then up in the mains, I downloaded a couple different hairstyles. So as you can see, EA has like this bland one where there's no mane and then a couple where there's few and then the spiky one. I really like the look of the shorter mane, but I don't like the spikes on that one. So I downloaded this. It's just a plain mane and really short and clean, but it's not as bland as having no mane. It adds a little something there. And then there's a matching forelock that goes with it as well. And then there's this one, which is a knot that goes with the other mane. And as you can see in the EA one, it's just a little darker. It's not as bright, so I like the brighter white look, so that's why I downloaded it. But I really love this plain basic mane. It just looks really clean and really good in game. All right, and now on to pasture looks. So I am a big fan of having like show rugs and just rugs for like pasturing your horses. So here's the first pasture look that I have. It's just a blanket that I put on my horse when they're not riding and when you want to keep them warm in the winter. This one comes with a lot of different color options. I really love how clean it looks and it matches the horses perfectly. They have a lot of different options in color. I specifically like this red one for my horse. I think it complements his color really well. And then there's these matching travel leg wraps. I just use them for pasture. I think it looks really good. So there's this red one. And then there's a couple different colors. All of them match the blanket colors that I just showed above. But yeah, they have a lot of different colors and I think it looks really good on my horse. My second pasture look is just this bridle and this lead rope wrapped around the horse. If you actually work with horses in real life, you know that this is a common thing, that you wrap the lead rope around your horse to kind of keep control when they have no saddle or bridle or anything like that on. This rope matches all of the halter colorings and padded bridle colorings that come with this whole set. So all of it can match. I just like this white and black look specifically. My next pasture look is this blanket with these little leg wraps. This is the main one that I use for this horse. I love the look of this, and I love like the black coloring. This blanket has a lot of different colors as well. There's lots of different color and neutral options. All of them look really good on your horse. I just specifically, like I said, I like the black look on the black horse. That is my specific look, but definitely have a lot of color options if you are more into that. And then this is the last one. This is a fly mask, and then those travel leg wraps that I just mentioned above. Like I said, there's a little bit of clipping going on with the retexturing, but if you do not have that, this looks really good and clean, and there's no clipping on it. But I love the fly mask. It makes it look really realistic when the horses are out in the pasture, so I enjoy that a lot. Here's another blanket that I have. This is a polo set blanket. This looks really good, and I love like the logo on it. I think it makes it look really realistic and kind of like the horse belongs to a specific farm. I love like the little connections over here in the buckles and just everything about it. And then this has like the padded bridle as well. These are just the EA leg wraps that come with the Sims 4 Horse Ranch. Again, we have the lead rope and the bridle and then a blanket. I also really love this set. So this is like a full thermo set. I don't really know how to describe it. It's just like a turnout set for when your horses are out in the pasture. It has the fly mask, the neck thing. I don't really know what these are called. I'm sorry, but it just looks really realistic, and I've seen them a lot on horses in real life. I have a very high-end equestrian center that I'm running with this sim specifically, so this is the look that I go for. I want my horses to look really clean and kind of put together, kind of like that rich style. So this is what I'm going for with that. Here's one of the other blankets that come with the set when you download this blanket. This is the quilted blanket that comes with it. So there's a plain blanket and then there's a quilted version. And then this is the polo blanket in a different color. So this is the green, and these are the EA leg wraps. And then this is like a nylon halter with stripes. I just like the color with the white and green, how it all kind of matches. It just makes my horses look really clean and like they belong to a certain stable. So yeah, those are some of the cast items that I have. You can find them all in my CC list in my Tumblr, which is linked below, like I said, so make sure to go check that out. Now we are going to move on to my build and buy CC list. All right, so first up we have this little pasture feeder, which if you know about horses in real life, you know that this is a very realistic look. So I really love how this works. This is a functional pasture feeder as well, so your horses can actually eat out of it. So I replace it with all of the regular ones that come with EA. I just use these pasture feeders. I think it looks really realistic, and it makes your horse ranch look a little bit nicer and cleaner and kind of that rich look, like I said. It also shows like the remaining meals. Here is my horse eating out of it. Like I said, it's fully functional. It looks really good. There's no clipping or anything. Next up, we have these natural looking horse beds. So they have no border. In the regular EA options, they have like a little square border around them, and I just didn't really think that it looked realistic if you're just putting hay down. So I really like these alternatives. They have no border, and it kind of just looks like you just threw some hay in there. This stable and pasture is specifically for my boarded horses, which I will talk about here in a moment. I just really like these natural hay bed looks rather than the regular ones that EA provides. If you look into the stalls, there's actually a couple different feeders and a fan. So the fan is not functional. You can just view it, but you can't really do anything about turning it on or off, which is fine. I still like the look of it. And then we have these little hay feeders in the stalls. These are functional. The horse can actually eat out of these. And then we have like these little corner hay feeders, which I really like. Both of these are functional. And then there's this little hay mesh nest bag over here. This one is not functional, but I just like the look of it in the horse stalls. These are also really cool. So these are functional troughs that your horse can drink out of, but they are dual ended. So you can stick them in between a fence and you can drink on either side of them. So my horses can share this trough together when they're in their stalls. And I love the look of it when two horses are drinking out of it from either side. They look the exact same as the ones that came with EA, but they can just fit in between fences. So next up, we have these invisible horse jump markers. So if you have the regular horse jumps that come with EA, there's like a little white trace around them, and I just don't like how it looks. I don't really see a need for them. I play like a more realistic game mode, so I like it without. You can actually download these and they have no markers around them. As you can tell, it's completely plain. It just looks really nice if you're trying to build a really nice ranch. You don't have those little white markers to kind of distract from the actual view of what you're trying to create. So that is all for build buy. As you can see, I have a lot more build buy options like this hitching post and a couple different ones like these hay bales. So if you want those, I can definitely link those as well. There's also all of this. These are like English saddle decor and then bridal decor, which are both linked in my CC list. These are hanging blankets. You can't do anything with them, but you can put them in your inventory, I guess. Here's a little like feeder. If you want that, I can link that in my CC list. I don't think it's in there right now, but I just like the look of this and it makes it look like it's actual functional. I think EA might have its own version of these, but I don't like the Western saddles. I just want English saddles. So that's why I downloaded these ones. All right, now on to gameplay mods that I really enjoy. So the first one is bareback riding. riding. If you're like me and you really enjoy like the realistic look of riding your horses, I really love the bareback option. They had it in The Sims 3, but they did not include it in The Sims 4 Horse Ranch, which I don't understand. So I downloaded a mod for it, which is linked, and it allows you to ride your horse bareback. There's this little option where you can just mount your horse as is. I didn't download the stirrups not being visible, so my stirrups do look a little funky, but there is a mod that takes away the stirrups in general when you're riding bareback. I just haven't installed it. Yeah, so it just gives a really realistic look. If you want to ride your horse bareback, you can, and it looks really good when they are riding. Like I said, I gotta take away my stirrups, but other than that, it looks really good. I might need to put a bridle on because obviously he's just, you know, going bridleless and the reins are just there. But if you have a bridle on, it still looks really realistic. All right, now moving on to leading your horse. So this one I really enjoyed having in The Sims 3. There's this lead horse option, which is a mod. And when you use it, it allows you to lead your horse wherever. There is no rope attached to it, or I might not have downloaded it correctly, but it allows you to walk your horse anywhere and it will follow you like it's being led. As you can see, as she walks, the horse kind of follows behind there. And I think that this mod will be updated soon, where there is like a rope attached. The creator will probably fix that here in the near future. I just really like it for when I'm wanting to set up my horses or take them out of pins. So if you lock this and lock for all horses, when you lead your horse, it allows them to still go through the fence. So if you want to lock all of your horses into a pasture and then you want to lead one out, it will work and you won't have to unlock the fence. And then just to stop, you either exit out or there is a stop leading option right here. So the next one is a better paddock gate. So it looks exactly like the ones that come with EA, but you only can go through the gate when you are mounted on your horse. So for my arena specifically, I enjoy using this. It won't let any horses that aren't being ridden go through the fence. We'll just go ahead and walk in here to show you kind of how it works. It's really nice so your horses don't come in here running randomly. It really bothers me how horses just will like run through here, but then if you lock the gates, you have to unlock it to get the horses through. It's just a real pain for me sometimes, so I really enjoy this gate because I don't have to lock it or anything. So if you come over here and exit, now the horse is not mounted, and then if I try to call the horse over, it won't be able to go through that gate. So it has that little X, like it can't go through. Usually your sim will not be allowed to go through here either unless it's mounted on a horse, but you can always change it and allow special privilege to certain sims. So if you want your sim to be able to walk in and out of it, you can definitely allow them that. So the next one, this is probably my favorite mod. So it is a boarding stable mod. What this means is it allows you to have a boarding stable. So when you are creating traits and challenges for your horse ranch, there's this boarding stable option, which allows horses to live on this lot while their owners are busy or do not yet have their own stables. And it's really realistic because the owners actually come to the stable and ride their horses. So I really love this mod. This is the boarding stable in paddock. You can see the owner right here of this horse. This is Ruffian, and this is the owner, Kayla Black. She came to ride her horse. She will ride it around the farms. It's just a really cool mod if you want to have like a more realistic boarding stable type feel. It's really cool, and it allows you to have different types of horses that you don't really have to take care of. Genuinely never take care of these horses. I'll just refill their feeders and do all that kind of stuff, but the owner will always come and groom them and kind of take care of them for you. So it's just really cool, and I really enjoy how it kind of looks in game, and it gives a more realistic feel, which is awesome. As you can see, she's going for a ride, and then she'll bring the horse back, put it in this paddock because they are locked out of this paddock, and then she will dismount and clean the horse's hooves and brush their coat, which I really like, and I enjoy the gameplay that it offers. So this is definitely a great mod if you want to have kind of a boarding stable, or you just want to have a couple random horses in your stable that you don't have to take care of. All right, the next mod is better horse breeding. So if you are like me and you want to breed your horse with random horses and don't want them to have to be friends, you can actually have a better horse breeding mod. I'm not going to show how it works because I don't want any of my horses to breed right now. So you can just come over here to your horses, and then you can go into the normal area. Right now, I don't know why I don't have the option to breed, but usually there's an encourage to breed with option, and when you click that, it will show all of the horses in the lot, and you can click whatever one you want, and then they will breed. So it just allows a better aspect if you want to have your horses breed. It's just a faster way of doing the breeding option, which is awesome, and it just speeds up gameplay a little bit. All right, we are almost done with the gameplay options. So the next one is this functional trailer. So there is actually a mod to make this a functional trailer, not in the way that you put your horses in, but the regular EA trailer doesn't have any options. You can only view it. This one works like the community board center pretty much, so you don't have to have the community board in your lot if you are in a different world besides Chestnut Ridge. You just have to have this trailer. You can come over here, you can call the animal exchange, travel, horse training, enter competitions, community jobs, and the equestrian center. So it makes it really realistic, and it doesn't make that awkward community board kind of take away from the feel of your ranch. So if you want this is the functional trailer. It works great. I love it, and I always use it to enter my competitions and train my horses. So these are just a few of my favorite CC for English riding and just a more realistic ranch in general. I have so many more linked on my Tumblr page, so make sure to go check them out. Now we're gonna jump into horse riding for your Sims and like what they can wear for horse riding. So we're gonna come over here and plan the outfits. This is like the little locker room for all of the horse riders and everything like that. Coming into this CC list for Sims specifically, I have a lot of different options. So this helmet is CC. All of this outfit is pretty much CC. They have these little English riding boots, these matching sets. This is like a navy blue set. They have a lot of different colors that you can choose from, and they all look really, really good. And they match different tack for your horses as well. So if you have a specific look that you're trying to go for where the sim matches the horse's tack, there is so many options and you can definitely achieve that. This is just a Sims outfit. I don't think any of this is CC. Like I said, this is a very prestigious ranch, so I want her to kind of give off that feel of like those people with the big hats at horse races and stuff like that. So this is another CC option. This hat is CC. The shirt is CC, pants, all of it. I think these boots are the only thing that aren't CC, and they came with horse ranch. Yep. But everything else is CC. I really like this look. It kind of gives like that relaxed riding / training look. So this is what she wears when she is training her horses and not really going to a competition. She'll just throw on this shirt and these pants and go out and ride. This is more competition oriented outfits. I really like this blazer. It gives like that professional look, like she's about to go into a competition. These pants are the same pants from earlier, and then these are CC boots as well. It looks a lot better than the riding options that EA provided. I don't know why they even included them, because they are so trash and they do not look good at all. So I went ahead and got these, and it just looks so much better, and it just up levels the look of your Sims. Here's another one. This is like a knitted top. This is CC. All of this is CC. This is just more of that preppy look, like you're going out on a ride or something like that and you just want to give off that rich feel. This is what I put her in. And then this is the last one. This is another training option. This is specifically colored for one of my horse's tack, but again, this is the same hat from before. This little jacket is CC as well. All of this stuff is linked, like I said, and then there's these pant options that are the same from before, and these boots that are the same from before. If it's like a little bit colder out, she puts this jacket on with the pants and then some Ugg boots, and she'll just go out and ride in this. It's just more for a relaxed look. I like how the riding pants have kind of like the, I don't know, like colored blocking look that normal riding pants have versus just like leggings. So these are just a few of my favorite CC for English riding and just better ranch style looks in general. I have so many more linked on my Tumblr CC list, so make sure to go check that out. It has a lot of options for you. If you want a video tailored towards Western riding and like barrel racing in general, make sure to like this video and comment that you want that, and I will create a video for that in the next coming week. I just wanted to focus mostly on English riding. If you are an English rider and you want like an English style ranch, if you want a Western style ranch and like that cowboy feel, I have a lot of CC for that as well, so make sure to comment and like this video to show me that you're enjoying this and that you want the other side. The Western options for EA aren't terrible, but I really like the options that they provide for Western riding in CC specifically. There's a lot of amazing creators out there who create just amazing tack and equipment in general, so I can definitely make a follow-up video to this. Make sure to comment that you want that, and I will go ahead and do that. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day / night, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.